coalition against Dongzhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Jiang Zhao and Dongzhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Well, I have seen a great many bulletins lately. Lords from somewhere or other looking for soldiers and such. I don't know much about it, but I think it must have something to do with that great battle at the capital and whatnot. Recently, we've had people who lost their land and homes down south making their way up here. I've also got a strange feeling that I'm hearing more talk of bloodshed than usual. These are dark times we're in, indeed. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I'll bring them over to your room later.
It seems odd that you would keep the letters. If you thought we wouldn't be coming back, but... oh, forget it.
Is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? How rude of me. My apologies. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zhang Zhao and Dong Zhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Miao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing Province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
Shall we begin? Nevertheless,
Okay.
Now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate remnants though they may be.
Gotta be quicker. The new governor of the Yan Province. The enemy officer. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Stand shoulder to shoulder. The enemy officer with numbers has been defeated. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone.
The enemy officer
Has been each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade. It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us? The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how? This territory is ours. Let's go.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We can drop rocks.
The enemy
on them,
officer
for example,
has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn, we managed to rally. Suppose the rear
The enemy
starts
officer
now.
has been defeated.
The rocks are coming from over there! Come, men! We'll put a stop to this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, let's go!
Believe in yourself! And it's amazing! You are a
The
swift
enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior!
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now.
Oh, so you've come along too then. The help's much appreciated. Time to act. Send spears, boys.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
Seize the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Advance now!
We're at their mercy here. Come then! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance!
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance. It would do us well to join forces. No, onwards! Advance the march! Prepare to attack! Wipe out a lot of them!
They fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Take this! Take this!
Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Now!
Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we go. We may not be able to make it through this.
I can't believe this!
I've been waiting for this.
You are
The enemy officer
of the Three
has
Kingdoms.
been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Of life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
The ferocious are strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us rejoin our brethren! It's over!
Looking rough. Most armies crumble once their leader is slain.
The enemy
This
officer
army can prove
has been
surprisingly
defeated.
resilient.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer It's just has been we're defeated. starving out here. Please, we've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You would help us?
Now!
Really? The enemy officer
has been defeated. We end this here.
I've been waiting for this. Take this. This territory is ours.
Better than I hoped! This will fight!
Gotta be quicker than that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. This territory is ours. Everyone will starve. Children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder, so we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast.
Another victim has fallen before me!
Let's go.
Behold my power!
Unbelievable!
Another victim has fallen before me!
Warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Take this!
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What?
Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Ziluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Ziluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Ziluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
You've gotten stronger, Ziluan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Ziluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bai Luan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, one of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint, imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Juha, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu Province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah, we're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Wow, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu Province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan Province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongdrong.
Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. I pray that you have a safe journey.
Thank you, Lord Xunyu. Likewise, I would ask that you protect Puyang and keep it safe. I'm quite sure you don't need me to tell you this, but it would be a disaster if Puyang were to fall while we are moving into Shu. No matter how well we do in Shu, it will be in vain if we end up cut off from our supplies.
Of course, I will not let you down. But as Lord Shunyo predicted, Yuan Shao appears set to stay on the sidelines. The other lords have no interest in starting a pointless war. If there is to be trouble, it will come when we least expect it. Like a tempest or earthquake.
Indeed, and there is little we can do about that. Whatever happens, it is vital that Puyang be held. I will make sure Lord Cao Cao knows that.
Ah, it seems you are heading out as well. May fortune be with you.
Remember that Lord Cao Cao's very future depends on this battle. I ask that you do everything in your power. Forgive me. The fact is, I had a few too many cups of wine last night.
They say wine is the greatest of all medicines, but please, Lord Goja, we can't have you out of action.
I'll try to cut back then, when in camp, at least.
Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. It seems even I can become so lost in thought that I become blind to the world around me. This might seem a strange thing to ask, but would you say that you have purpose in life? My apologies for asking. I had forgotten that you remember nothing of your own past. There's much I would like to know about your situation, but I won't dig any further. My purpose in life is to use my abilities to their full potential on the battlefield. The great Sun Tzu of Qi once said that every battle is won before it's ever fought. But I find that way of thinking to be a bit boring. Snatching victory from the jaws of seemingly certain defeat is the strategist's one true joy. And to that point, this battle is going to be so... Oh, there I go again. Forget I ever said anything. I can think of far less accommodating problems than being bored by victory. I will remain in Puyang with Lord Xunyu and the others. I wish you all the best of luck in the coming battle.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye, aye.
Thank you. Oh. Hmm?
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. Today we defeat Tao Chen and take Shu. This is just the first step on our path to conquering the realm.
Tao Chen and his forces are barricaded inside that castle. I suppose we had best encircle them. Shall we initiate?
The enemy officer has been defeated with a huge force. This territory is ours.
I wield my spear in honor of Lord Liu Bei's righteousness. Here I come! Move forward!
We must not underestimate Liu Bei's generals. Lord Yu Jin, can you and the Qin soldiers stop their advance?
It will be done. I shall not let you down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, they had soldiers in hiding, just as I thought.
Can't believe the enemy officer
Doubtless they had
has been defeated.
Soldiers hiding in wait for us.
This territory is
I want you to be my eyes and ears. Scout ahead of our lines. Search likely hiding spots. And flush out the would-be ambushers.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about.
The sacred bird protect us. Let's get serious. Enough skulking! Men, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Take this. We can't break through. We had no choice but to pull back and regroup.
Can't believe this.
And the enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Well done. Most impressive.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
It's time for a proper fight!
They gathered their strength and launched an attack. But I shall beat back the invaders.
And even now, we must push harder.
Nice try. Roll up the boulder! Chase Cao Cao's forces away!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No matter. Let's outflank them and strike at their commander.
Well, this is what we prepared for. Now let's finish them off.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's no good. Our attack has failed. Better to withdraw and regroup.
I'll end this.
The enemy officer
expect there to be
has been defeated.
so many.
Time to act.
I hope this surprises you.
This area is the key to our victory. Maintain your resolve, men. Do not falter now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
A capable sword, to say the least. Keep that
This
up!
territory, the northern side, is in our hands. This will stop the foe from launching a major attack.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
I'm making my way up! Behold my power! You'll taste of this, have you?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
This territory is ours.
Let's go! Behold my power!
Now is our chance to counterattack. Lord Xiao Yu, do not let me down.
Our allied forces remain strong. Now, let us march together. Just as a dragon pierces the clouds, we shall pierce our
The enemy officer
Attack!
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward, march! Let's go.
The situation has changed. We must protect his lordship. All units, make haste.
I think it's my turn. I won't allow Cao Cao's forces to have their way so easily. Move forward!
Well done, soldiers. We've captured this stronghold. Now, prepare to advance from the castle.
The enemy
Let us
officer
take that village.
has been defeated.
They say that Shu is a fertile land, after all.
Very well. Let's go. Flash of steel should be enough to cow them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The damn fools still play at being bandits. Then by my honor, they will be punished.
Look at this, men! Valuables and food aplenty, as much as we can carry.
Let's go. The village is under attack. But it has nothing to do with our battle. Move forward! Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
There's no need for words.
Come at me with everything you have.
The enemy officer
Could I lose
has
to
been
the likes
defeated.
of you?
As for the looters, they will not escape my wrath. I shall cut them off from the Qin forces.
Yeah, this is hopeless.
Now is the time to attack the castle. Begin the assault!
The time is right. Go.
That was a dignified performance. You are indeed a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Invested. I scarcely imagined that our blades would cross.
The enemy officer
But let us
has
fight
been defeated.
and forget everything else. This'll do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must retreat.
Let's go.
castle gates have been breached. Move the men forward. It's time to end this. Now advance!
Looking rough. Getting ahead of yourself there.
I hope I can meet expectations.
You do well to learn some patience.
I do hope you're ready. Yes, I see. I hope this
How about this?
Shall we get serious?
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
No. My dream cannot end here.
Victory is sweet.
Swallow my pride and run.
Lord Cao Cao, your father's fate. It was the work of a treacherous scoundrel. I had nothing to do with it. So, please.
Victory is sweet.
We'll be here to support.
This victory is just a stepping stone. But it's one more momentous than any before.
Tao Qin is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped before we got here.
So, Tao Qian has evaded us. Send out the troops and find him. We will be in serious trouble if he manages to get help from the other lords.
Reporting, sir!
What now?
Louis Bu is attacking Puyang! A large portion of Yan has been taken. Lord Xuanyu and Lord Chengyu are holding on as best they can, but the situation is not going in our favor.
Lord Xunyu and Chengyu? But then, what is Lord Chenggong up to?
There's no sign of him in the castle.
If it was him who called in Louis Bu, I knew he could not be trusted. Not only did he betray Dongzhuo, but now he dares to betray us too.
In a way, he's more reliable than anyone. He always chooses the path of greed. Loyalty be damned. Chen Gong has chosen to betray us, simply because the path I chose was not enough to satisfy his greed. Hence, our paths have diverged.
My lord, as I suggested before, we should withdraw from this point and turn back to recapture Puyang. If we lose our base in Yan, whatever victories we achieve in Shu will be hollow ones.
Withdraw the men. Notify the officers.
Sir!
Louis Bu's reckless bravery is as unstoppable as a tempest. There's nothing anyone can do in the face of it. No way to predict which way it will blow next. But still, Shanggong alone was able to harness that tempest and use it to carry out his plans. It's a real pity that he turned to the other side. I wonder why he did it. Why did he betray Lord Cao Cao? He certainly seemed to have something on his mind in recent weeks, now that I think back on it. But Lord Cao Cao treated him as well as any of us. I can scarcely imagine he had cause for complaint in that respect, at least. But I've been thinking, and I have another theory. He may have been afraid of being overshadowed by Lord Cao Cao, of his own talent going unnoticed. If that is the cause, then I have to say, I respect his choice. This battle will be the ultimate test of his talent, and if he loses, his life will be forfeit. You have to admire his audacity, if nothing else. It would be disrespectful not to fight back with all our strength.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. We cannot allow Louis Bu to take our home base. We're taking back Yan. An opening.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Soon this land will be long.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very well.
Time to act.
I'll finish them off myself. It's time to advance.
This territory is ours.
Lord Yuan, I'll leave Louis Bu to you. Don't worry about defeating him. We just need you to buy us as much time as you can. We must hurry to take as many enemy bases as possible. If we control enough of the battlefield, we should be able to isolate Louis Bu.
Let's go. Fighting Louis Bu is going to be a grueling task. I've never been one to turn down a challenge!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're not half bad.
Take this. The enemy officer
Never be strong
has been
enough
defeated.
to stop me.
This is a lot harder
This
than I
territory
thought.
is
I don't
ours.
need to win. I just need to stand my ground.
An improvement at last. Don't let up.
A good officer is worth more than any strategic position. An opening need not die here. Fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is fun.
No one can defeat the mighty Louis Bu. I'll destroy Cao Cao right here and now. It's time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
That's an officer? You must be kidding. Did you think your little scraps of wood could stop me? It will take much more than that.
I can't believe they fell so easily. I'll have to reconsider just how superior Louis Bu's skills are.
So they say the battle is not in our favor. I know full well how formidable Cao Cao's forces can be. Lord Zhang Liao, you are skilled enough to cut through their ranks. Can I count on you? It will be done. My blades will turn the tide of this battle. Start the advance. All my might.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get out of here. I'll stop doing movements.
Right. I'm counting on you, Xian. Trusty
The
guard.
enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They are.
This territory
formidable
is ours.
indeed.
Reporting! Urgent message! Luibu's forces have destroyed our transport units! Most of the provisions brought from Shu were lost!
They didn't want to lose for nothing. Very impressive, Chen Gong.
Nothing can be done about it now. We cannot hope to fight Louis Bu without food for our men. We at least managed to take back some of our territory. In that, we should consider ourselves fortunate. So, Louis Bu has pulled back.
Likely he plans to hole up in Puyang Castle.
Most of our troops' rations and supplies are stored in Puyang. He knew exactly where our weak point was. Thanks to Lord Chengong, I don't doubt.
However, it will be almost impossible to take back Puyang by force. Our troops are exhausted, and we would suffer enormous casualties. Not to mention Liu Bei's army is in Shu. If he moved against us while we were besieging the castle, we could be crushed between him and the walls.
Which means we must hurry to secure provisions for our troops. And then, regroup.
Secure provisions indeed. But from where?
If we can't take them, we'll have to make our own. After all, Yen isn't the only place where food grows.
Aha!
Gathering food ourselves to make provisions. I have an idea.
I'm listening.
We have reports that Yellow Turban remnants are plundering Yu Province. Local officials are doing little to stop them. If we take the province under the pretext of stopping the plundering...
Ah, a cunning plan, Lord Shunyo. A little bold, perhaps, but it certainly could work.
Louis Bu's forces are spent and would be in no position to stop us. Eliminate the Yellow Turbans and restore order to Yu. So long as that is our goal, how could Liu Bei possibly interfere?
A solid plan. We will leave Puyang to Louis Bu for now. Tell the men to get ready to march for you.
Oh, Eli. That was a splendid performance. Dun said you were a true warrior, and he wasn't wrong.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, you're too kind. Fact is, it was all thanks to you and his lordship. After I found myself driven away without a lord to serve, you took me under your wing. If the heavens haven't seen fit to bring me to you, I'd be nothing special at all. And that's the truth. You saved me from disgrace, and I swear I will pay you back with my life.
Easy now. No need to recklessly throw your life away. You're going to be protecting Cao Cao for a good many years yet. So keep up the good work, and don't let our lordship down.
You can count on me.
Well, is everyone here?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh?
Thank you.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The yellow turbans of you have become mere brigands. I should put them to the sword. Restore order to this region.
Allow me to command the vanguard. Forge us a path. Fence now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
We can set up a position and hold them off.
Take this. We're prepared to meet the attack here. We will stop them in their tracks.
There was talk of resistance against the Yellow Turbans. Troubling rumors, if true. Either way, it would not hurt to be prepared. Gordian Way, stay close to his lordship.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Excellent. Keep this up, and the fight will be ours.
In that case, I will go with Yue Jing. I must catch up to him quickly.
Begin the advance!
What's all that ruckus outside? If those
The enemy
brigands
officer
dare come this way,
has been
we'll
defeated.
drive them back.
Take this! Things aren't looking so rough anymore. Now to show them what we're made of!
This is the enemy's main position. Don't stop now. Charge!
Even if the tide is on our side, we mustn't neglect our flanks. The enemy may have more pieces at play.
They're getting too close. Archers, deploy! Bring them down where they stand!
So, they did have more pieces at play. But we can't stay here under that hail of arrows.
Indeed. We have but one choice. Keep moving forward!
Who are you? Situation.
The enemy officer
Who the hell are you?
It doesn't matter who I
This
am.
territory
You better get out before you get hurt. Take this!
Wait. They're those cursed brigands. Pillaging and plundering again, I don't doubt. But not if I have anything to do with it.
This warrior. The one who's been protecting all the villages in this area. He's already wiped out many of our men single-handedly. Retreat! Now!
I see you.
This'll do.
The situation is chaotic.
The enemy officer
The question is
has
whether
been
we
defeated.
prioritize the east or west flank.
Take this.
There's no point returning to the main position. South, take on Cao Cao. All right, men, new order. We attack Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wait! Stop! I've got business with you.
Let's go.
Come on, men, with me. You'll feel the enemy a blow from which he'll never recover. Let's march!
I thought you'd cower in the fortress.
The enemy officer
We've attacked
has
our
been
weakened
defeated.
east flank.
Very well. We shall strike back. Let's go. Start the advance.
My apologies for the trouble. But I'm mighty glad to see you.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is going fierce outside, my lord. I shall go and help with the defense.
This battle is difficult to read. Enemies and allies alike full of surprises.
Believe this.
The enemy officer
the elite
has
of
been
the
defeated.
Yellow Turbans. We have survived these turbulent years, and we will survive you! Think again. Come at me! See it.
Take this. This'll do.
Is the enemy up there? Let's get out of there and find out!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end of the road? I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate,
This territory. Our allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
we've taken care of business here. Take hurry to defend the main position.
Who are you? Who do you
This
serve?
territory is
You're
ours.
brigands like the rest of them. You put the farmers to the sword and steal their food. But I will not let that happen.
So, refuses to speak with us. We have no choice but to fight!
Take this. Warning! Some powerful warrior is attacking friend and foe alike. We're in disarray. We need orders below.
This territory is ours.
Very interesting. A single warrior who can change the tide of a battle? I'd like to take this one alive.
Take this.
Yan Wei, you're just the one for the job. Capture this mighty warrior.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
If your lordship bids it, I shall try. Time to advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We end this here.
Be quicker than that.
This'll do. The enemy officer
Regret that I must implore you to aid like this.
The enemy officer.
Your presence sets my mind at ease.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's incredible. You would be a dangerous enemy to have.
Or a tough one. I've never faced anyone who could take so much punishment.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
Take this.
You handle your weapon well. So let's see just how good you are.
For that giant.
Take this. Sacred Bird protect us. Let's get serious. Take this. I see it.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm done. Vanquished. I've failed the villagers.
You fought well against us, and bravely, too. His lordship likes warriors with spirit.
The Yellow Turbans have been driven away. Well done, everyone. Now, bring me the captain.
Huh? So, you're not here to plunder food from the village?
Well, we do seek food, that's true enough. But no one said anything about plundering. His lordship's trying to build a world where everyone has as much food as they'll ever need.
How? Does he intend to do that?
It's really quite simple. He'll give fields to everyone so they can grow their own crops. If war comes, the people will take up arms to defend the land. Basically, he wants what you've been doing here to spread across the whole realm.
You put it very well, Dian Wei.
It's no more than what I learned from the Lord himself.
The whole realm, you say? So, tell me, are you a great man?
That's not for me to say. Depends entirely on the work of those who serve me. If you were my ally, then perhaps the answer would be yes.
Ha! Wouldn't that be great? Join us and we'll make sure the harvest is bountiful enough to feed the realm.
Well, I don't know how much longer I can defend the village all alone. And you're saying you want to help not only us villagers, but everyone across the land? In that case, my mind's made up. Together, we'll have crops growing from one horizon to the next.
Then it's settled. We're comrades now. But first, what is your name, friend?
I am Shi-Chu. If you need any heavy lifting done, I'm your man.
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. You need to be more resolute. Otherwise, the men will be affected by your fear. We can succeed. There is no need to be nervous. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
Let's go. The time is right. We overthrow Louis Bu and take back Yin.
I see you. Gotta be quicker than
He dares to seek another battle so soon.
The enemy officer
This is
has been
always
defeated.
Cao Cao's way.
Let's go.
The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
The army has begun to march. We will also head for Puyang Castle.
Go, advance onward.
Let's end this.
Could I?
The enemy officer
Hold
has been
this
defeated.
strong point and turn you back, no matter what.
Curtis, we can't take much more. What of our allies?
How can I decline? Let's give it over.
Time to end this.
The enemy officer
This is where
has
the
been
battle
defeated.
will be won or lost. Which is exactly why I've come.
Let's go.
Perhaps I shouldn't have betrayed Cao Cao. No. Powerful though he may be, I do not regret my choice.
My combat abilities are terrific. They shall serve as an example for my own enemies.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles. All right, let's clear the way. Yes,
The enemy
this
officer
place will do nicely
has been
indeed.
defeated.
Now,
Let's go.
let's prepare the catapults.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Some days, that feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
We'll take this. Time to end this.
Go on.
The enemy officer
My
has been
efforts
defeated.
were not enough.
Projectiles. Impudent bastards.
Worthy adversary indeed.
Take that. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This siege will not end well for us.
Come now.
I'm going out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
Wait, Lord Louis Bu! Now is not the right time!
Fear not, Chen Gong. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory. It's time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To fail in one's duty is a bitter pill.
Now they have no means of attack. The initiative is ours. Let's home our advantage.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You'll accept this one.
Fantastic display. The enemy officer. You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
You gotta be quicker. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right. Who's next in line?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Let's go.
This is it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight.
An open favorable sword, to say the least. Keep that up. The enemy officer has been defeated
after much toil. I will fight with all my strength to protect it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh my God! We will rush the castle and catch the enemy off guard.
Your South men!
Time to end this.
The enemy officer
My
has been
apologies.
defeated.
It was not our intention to startle you. You all seem so interested in everything going on outside that we thought it would be rude to interrupt by announcing our presence.
That is why I must live to fight another day.
The enemy officer
is the only one
has been
left.
defeated.
We're joining the fight. It's going to take all of our forces to defeat him.
It is our duty to defeat Louis Bu. No matter how powerful he may seem, we cannot retreat.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Yes, that's good. We'll get ready to attack
The enemy officer
from here as well.
has been defeated.
Well, if it isn't our dear old friends, it's been too long. However,
The enemy officer
that you
has been
leave
defeated.
immediately.
I am ashamed that I ever trusted you. But you will come to regret betraying Lord Cao Cao soon enough.
Where do all these rodents spring from?
Certainly formidable. This is what I must defeat to prove my ability. My very existence, even.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Now then, we'll launch our attack from here. Archers, knock! Let your arrows fall upon them like a deadly rain!
Arrow volley from inside the castle.
Take care of this.
Been taken?
James Chengong is... And it's finally time to do what I do best. You can have the castle. If I defeat Cao Cao, your meager victory will mean nothing. He won't stand a chance against me. On my watch, you'll have to go through me to get to Lord Cao Cao. Here's the resistance is futile. Damn it. Pathetic. Cao Cao, I will finish this. Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime. Forward!
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Louis Bu his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal here. Let us take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed. I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does, even measured against his rivals. He stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao, but he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes, and that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety. Let's begin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hurry to his rescue.
Let's go. Our task is to capture enemy bases.
This territory
We'll clear the path to Puyang and welcome the Emperor there.
We're dealing with royalty here, so let's get this done quick. That's right. Let's move out.
Begin the advance. Arrogant fools, coming to claim the throne for yourselves. We'll face Xian instead.
Your combat abilities are to
The enemy officer
They shall serve as an example for my own efforts. We cannot hold out for much longer.
Now, rough. Finished.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take this! Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now to show them what we're made
This
of.
territory is ours.
Let's go. Foresaw this victory before it even happened. There we go. We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
We are in the service of Lord Cao Cao. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
Believe this.
The enemy officer
Señor Cao Cao,
has
just
been
with the
defeated.
passes. You're welcome turn of events. vicinity have been dealt with.
The enemy officer
Lord Cao Cao
has been
your aid
defeated.
has been most welcome. Let's go.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor! Do not have reached Luoyang yet!
And there are the pursuers, right on cue. We should leave right away.
Let's go.
Take this!
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here.
Looking rough. Gotta be quick.
We'll just have to go around them.
Gotta be quicker than that. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
I will break you! This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. Their defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
Got this. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
All right, advance! Keep up the pace, guys! Time to advance!
Halt! We're taking the Emperor with us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Magnificent.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Unrivaled in this world. Let's go. Let's fight to bring glory to our forces. We have repelled the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us!
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. The moment has come. There must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape. All units, assemble before Hulao Gate!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To be honest, I'd rather not risk my life here. Besides, I have already fulfilled my duty.
Your Majesty, I'm glad to see you are unharmed. I, Cao Cao, shall protect you from here on out.
It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
Go now, my fiercest warrior! Slaughter the beasts that pursue the Emperor! I'm here for you!
The Emperor has reached Luoyang? No, there's still time. All units, break through Hulao Gate! Pursue the Emperor!
So, you refuse to back down. Must be destroyed.
There's no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Stay out of our way! The Emperor belongs to us! We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us! My blade is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and infidels are no match for my resolve.
Impressive.
Another victim has fallen before me.
Any other. Straight and sturdy blade, sharpened.
Take this. Let's go. Another victim has fallen before me. Another victim has fallen before me. It's over!
The situation's gotten even better. Keep this up, and we'll taste the sweetness of victory.
Good eye, damn it!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To fight against such a force without fear. What commendable courage. To end this! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gou Shi, like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos, breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, Those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao, what is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice. Ha! You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.